Hi YouTube family, this is Cynthia for my 8-week update, vertical gastric sleeve surgery. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. I had a very good week again this week. I'm very happy. So I'll go with the numbers. At the beginning of my journey in December 2012, my highest recorded weight was 280 pounds. Day of surgery, my weight was 238 pounds, and today, ta-da, 218. I can't believe I'm 18 pounds away from Wonderland. This is awesome. Yeah, it makes me in a very good mood. So yeah, I'm very happy because it's that time of the month for me. So I thought that probably I would not lose anything. If I'm lucky, if I don't gain, and I lost 2 pounds. So, since the beginning of my journey, I lost a total of 62 pounds, and since surgery, 20 pounds. So, yeah, so it's a bit over 2 pounds a week for 8 weeks. I think it's awesome. Makes me happy. So I'm very, very, very proud of my success so far because, I know I work a lot. I work out a lot, I walk, I do everything, accountability is something very important for me, and, I'm doing this for myself, and, yeah, just keep going and follow the rules that I was given at the hospital by my surgeon and the nutritionist and everybody there, and it's working, so I'm very happy. So yeah, exactly 20 pounds lost since surgery in 8 weeks. It takes like 3 months for me to lose 20 pounds if without the surgery, if I don't hit a stall because I hit lots of stalls when I try to lose weight. So exercise, my body is changing. I notice that it's really changing, probably because I do Pilates at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. I just love doing Pilates. For those who don't know what it is, it's a bit like yoga, but without the crazy postures. I don't like yoga because there's so many things. My equilibrium is not very good, and if I try to do yoga, I'm going to disturb the whole class, or I'm going to break everything in my house because I'm going to fall everywhere. So, but I'm getting better with Pilates. Maybe I'll be able to do yoga soon. Because yeah, control is getting better. I feel like my muscles are getting stronger a lot. I feel like my legs are more toned. My abs are like, I don't know if I did have very strong abs before, but now I didn't feel that for many years, and I'm very, very proud of what I'm doing with my workouts. And I don't want to skip a day because it makes me feel so good. When you train 2 or 3 times a week, it's good, it makes you feel good, but when you do it from Monday to Friday every single day, your body is requesting it. If you don't do it one day, you're gonna know. Your body's gonna tell you, hey, what's going on? My body gets all sore when I don't train. So this is a very good routine that I got the habit of doing it pretty much every day now. And if I don't, well, I do it every day. I mean, this is the first thing I do after my coffee in the morning when I wake up, is I do my Pilates and my stretching. And now I added like this video here, this 2 30-minute training, and as you can see, it's a mix of weight training and Pilates, lots of abs, squats, lunge. So I love doing this. It works. And yeah, so I'm very, very happy again this week. It's going well. I'm proud of myself more and more, and I just like the way it's going now, and I'm so motivated. It's amazing. I've never been with such a high motivation as I have now. It's great. So what else? It's food, 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 food. This week I made some spaghetti squash, which is very good, very high in fiber. Not so many protein, but I put my own spaghetti sauce, meat sauce on it, with and I put it in the oven with cheese on it, just a little bit of cheese, so you get the melted cheese on it. It's very good, and it's lots of fiber and vitamins, and it's very good for you. So it's a fall dish because it's the season for squash, so enjoy them because it's not gonna last very long. And what else? I cooked cabbage rolls. This used to be my favorite recipe that my mom was doing when I was a kid, and it's my daughter's favorite recipe as well. So I made them. My daughter was asking for weeks for me to make them, but I was telling her, I was waiting for good cabbage, because it's hard to find a huge cabbage to be able to make cabbage rolls that hold well together, that you can stuff it with enough meat inside. So I did that this week, and my daughter was so happy. And yeah. And what else? Stuff that I eat, because people ask me, what do you eat? What do you eat? What do you drink? What do you like as a snack? When I crave for snack, instead of cheating, because I don't cheat, sometimes I treat myself, and it's totally different in my mind because I don't have any guilt coming with a treat compared to if I consider that I'm cheating. So I try to, when I need a treat or need something sweet or something salty, or I feel like having chips or anything that I'm not supposed to have, I try to find a substitute that is acceptable. So this is how I do it. So what I love, these yogurt. Oikos, to me, they are the best Greek yogurt on earth. I cannot spend one single day without having at least one, and most of the time I have two in a day. These are my snacks, and sometimes they're even a meal with something else. So lots of protein for yogurt, and this one is a 2% fat, but you have the 0% fat, which are as good as the 2% fat. I'm telling you, it's great yogurt, even if it's 0 fat in them. This one is a 2%, so it's 100 calories, 1.5 gram of fat, 30 milligrams sodium, 13 carbs, 10 grams of sugar, and 8 grams of protein. So it's a source of protein. That's why I like Greek yogurt. I don't eat the regular yogurt anymore because I'm looking for the protein. So this is what I have all the time. Also, like last week, I made pancakes for breakfast, homemade ones, not mixed powder ones, real ones that I can control the fat and everything that's in there. And instead of putting syrup, maple syrup, or other too sweet syrup on it, or Nutella, because everybody like pancakes with Nutella and bananas. I don't do that anymore, but I found something. I don't know if you know about it, but it's really good. Philadelphia chocolate flavored cheese. The stats are for 1 tablespoon, 50 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 5 carbs, 4 grams of sugar. It's not bad. I mean, it's sweet, but there's not too much sugar, and 1 gram of protein. So I think when you crave chocolate or Nutella or something like this is a very good option to use. At least it's not that bad, and it's satisfying. So go for it. Sometimes, not every day. Yeah, chips. K-Star loves chips, so I was thinking about her when I decided to talk about this product. I'm not a chips lover, but sometimes I just feel like having something crunchy, especially when I have my week of the month. So I love these things. They're new. So there's Special K cracker chips, and you have many flavors. This one is zesty Southwest flavor. And the stats: you have 80 calories, 1.5 gram of fat, 160 milligrams of sodium, 15 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. I know there's no protein in there, but you can eat it with hummus or something good on it. And this is for 18 crackers. I mean, 18 crackers, that's a lot for somebody who had a gastric sleeve surgery or any other weight loss surgery. So to me, this is very satisfying. I like the onion and sour cream and barbecue. They're all good, but this is a good option. Sometimes when I feel like having something sweet, also, you're gonna laugh, but I go for these ones, cereals. I know there's like 10 grams of sugar in there, but I prefer to eat this than any bad thing I shouldn't eat. So this is what I go for. I can have them with milk or just dry as a snack. So I like them. And I like this flavored water. I don't know if you have it where you live, but I just love it. There's no calories, but the only thing there is in there is 50 milligrams of sodium. So I don't drink more than one a day because there's sodium in there, but 0 calories, naturally flavored, and it tastes really good. And to me, it's just water with a taste. But sometimes I don't feel like, especially when I'm due for my last water of the day, I don't feel like having it. This is what I'm gonna go for. At least it makes me drink my water, and it has a taste in it, and it's a change of flat water. And I also drink a lot of water with fresh lemon in it. I just love it, and it cleans your body, and I love it. Something else I eat every week, and like 3, 4, 5 times a week, are these Sailor's cookie that are very good, very, very good. I don't know if you have them. The brand is, I know I spoke about this last week and I didn't know what the brand was. This is only in the province of Quebec here in Canada. Sorry guys, you don't have this one, but you probably can find the equivalent. What I like about this one is usually in these things, commercially prepared, you have so much fat you don't even want to touch it. So this one, here are the stats. You have 180 calories for one shell, 7 grams of fat, which is really good to me for such a product, 400 milligrams of sodium. It's a bit high, but it's expectable in commercial food. 11 grams of carbs, no fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 17 grams of protein. So this is really good. So I love these things. When I feel like having something that I love, this is what I go for. And sometimes when I have a sugar craving, this is what I go for. This is a ginger chew. So I buy it in my Chinese store right across the street from my house. I love these things. And what I like about them is that the first ingredient is not sugar, it's ginger. So it's real ginger paste with a little bit of sugar. There's like, for two chews, if my memory is good, because I trashed the original package, but I think it's like 50 calories for 2 pieces and 3 grams of sugar. So it's a good option for me when I feel like having a candy. At least it's natural and it's tasty, and I like the texture of it. It's chew. It sticks in your teeth. It's not good if you have bad teeth, but I love them. So this is what I wanted to say about food. Other question I get all the time by people, because I had my surgery 8 weeks ago, but I'm on a diet. I don't like the word diet, but I've changed my lifestyle since last December, and people ask me all the time, how do you stay motivated? Where do you take your motivation from? I think this is a every minute, every second, every day, every week thing to keep your motivation at a high status. So what I do, well, I have my little, you have to find your own way to find your motivation. You have to find your own way. Before I even got my surgery, I was thinking about what can I do so that in a glance I can know where I'm coming from, where I am, and what I have to travel to get to destination. And you're gonna find it maybe kitsch or but this is what I made for myself as a visual motivation, that in one glance I can remember why I'm doing all this, and I can see how far I've traveled so far and how far I still have to go. And these are my 2 jars. So I made them myself. I bought some jars and stickers, and I went to Walmart and I got some stuff. And inside what you have inside, they're kind of little shells like this. I don't know if you can see. These, I brought them back from Africa. They're like little shells from the sea there. I have lots of them and I love them. I don't know why, but I love these things. So each one of them represent 1 pound I have to lose. So in there is a total of 145 shells, because I had to lose 145 pounds. So this was my destination. So it was full at the beginning. It's not full, but I mean, all the 143 shells were in this one. And every time I lose, like today, I lost 2 pounds. So I take 2 shells in there, and I just love the sound of losing pounds. Like, this is 2 pounds today. So I transfer them in this one, and this one is the destination jar. And I have nice words on it, and just to remind me that I lost all this weight. And as you can see, they're almost equal now, because I'm almost halfway through my journey of losing weight. So yeah, it's a very, very good tool for me. Maybe for you, you're gonna find it stupid. I don't give a shit. This is for me, this is for myself, and this is how I keep focused on my goals. So also, you have to, well, I'm talking mostly to people who are looking for information also, and they want to know how to find a way to stay focused. I look at lots of videos on YouTube of people on the same road than me. Being part of this community helps me so much. And it's good that even if you're alone in your house and you don't have a real person with you, it's like I feel like I'm having friends, real friends, going through the same thing. And this community on YouTube is very important for me. This is my support group, because we don't have any support group here in Montreal for weight loss surgery patients. So this is my support group. I read a lot. I showed you last week the books I have. Success Habits of weight loss surgery patients, and this is my everyday reading. I sometimes I just pick a page and start reading, and I always write down every day. I try to write in my journal, like it's full of I keep track of what's going well, what's going wrong, my problems, my good NSVs, everything. And I like to go back and see, because it makes me realize where I came from, all the traveled road, the road I traveled already, everything, the success I have so far. And if I have a tough day, I always go back and look at what I wrote, and it reminds me that I'm not there yet, and It reminds me why I'm doing all this. I'm doing this because I want to grow old healthy. I want to be able to be active as long as possible when I get old, and this is the reason why I'm doing this. So yeah, you have to find your own way to keep on track, and accountability is one of them. Keep track of everything, write down stuff, record videos on YouTube if you need to, whatever is good for you, whatever works for you. But this is a very personal thing, and but you know, it's possible to find motivation for everyone. Even if you have 200 pounds to lose, there is a way to focus. And when I wake up in the morning, my first thought is, okay, this is a new day. I'm going to focus. I'm not going to eat something I'm not supposed to. I'm going to drink my water. I just keep focused. Like an athlete who's getting ready for the Olympics, I always keep my goals in mind. And everything I do, all my decisions, everything I do is according to my goals. So, yeah. What else? What else? Yeah, also for cooking, you know, I like to cook. I know that some of you don't have time or patience, or they just don't like to cook, or they don't want to take the time. But you know, I love to cook. I love to create recipes, and to me, it's a challenge to prove to my family, my friends, everybody around that it is possible to eat delicious food, but it's food that's healthy, low fat, and good for you, and according with your goals of losing weight. And it's a pleasure for me to cook, and I cook a lot. And yeah, so what I do is, as you can see, I go to the public library, and you know, I find books like, it's just as an inspiration, you know, like the Weight Watchers recipes. You know, this is a starting point for me. Sometimes I need new ideas. I want to find some new ways to cook, and so I just, you know, go to the public library. It's free. I get all books. This is in French, but all these recipes in there are below 300 calories and low fat. So it's interesting. Weight Watchers again, like cooking. You know, I read lots of books, and I know it takes time, but it's helping me a lot. Keeping on track with food, and finding ways to always get better with my food, and find recipes that's gonna help me. So yeah, and you know, my DVDs, these are a few ones. I just love these Pilates. This is not Pilates, but you know, I have lots of Pilates DVDs. I love them. And I have one. I like this one because it's in the Bahamas. So you feel like you're training by the sea. It's very nice. And yeah, this is where I cook. This is my kitchen. I like it. I like this apartment. It's a bit too expensive, but you know, I have room to cook. So I'm gonna show you where I do my trainings every day. I'm taking you to a tour. So this is my gym. Actually, it's my music room where I practice. I used to practice, but now, as you can see, I have all my drums because I play traditional African drums, and I play some other weird instruments, such as this one is the bolon, and then the calabash, and then, you know, I have like many instruments in here. So you have my exercise ball here, and yeah, this is on the floor that I do my training, on my carpet, and I just love it. So that's it for this week, guys. Yeah, it's a bit long as usual. I can't make it short, but I know I'm not the only one, am I? So yeah, just let me check my list. I'm seeing my doctor on October 30th. I think I told you that already, about my shoulder. But you know, my shoulder is getting a lot better with all the exercise I'm doing, and I want to solve that problem. And I plan on starting the CrossFit within the next 3 weeks or 1 month. I'm gonna go for that appointment and see what she says, and after that I'm going to CrossFit and train like a crazy woman. So yeah, oh yeah, NSVs. I have 2 NSVs this week. Sorry, I know it's long. One is very funny because, you know, I make my own laundry, and my daughter, I have 2 daughters, but one is living with me and she's gonna turn 18 years old in November. So she does her own laundry, but sometimes she has a bad habit to leave her clothes to dry on the rack for days, and I keep telling her, pick up your clothes, they're dry now, pick up your clothes. And then this week I told her to pick up her clothes, and then when I got home at night, I saw that there was 1 t-shirt remaining on the rack, and I said, why did she pick up all her clothes? And then she just left 1 there. And then I let it go, and then the day after I saw that t-shirt was still there, and then 2 days after it was still there. It's like, what's her problem? And then I decided to take the t-shirt and take it to her room, and when I grabbed it, I realized it was mine. It was my t-shirt, but you know, because I lost weight, I'm not used to having a small size t-shirt like this, and I thought it was hers, but it was mine. So I was complaining on her, saying, you know, pick up your stuff, you always leave something in the kitchen on the rack to dry. So yeah, it was my t-shirt, and I was laughing by myself because I was sure it was my daughter's, but you know, because it was small and I'm not used to having small clothes drying. So, and yeah, the other one is also about clothes. I like today, I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing regular size clothes, new pants, and then my camisole underneath, my little top, and this sweater are all regular sizes from a regular sizes store from Raymond's, but not the plus size section, from the regular section. And last time I got some clothes in a regular store, I think I was like 14 years old, and I'm 43, so it's been a while. And yeah, that's it. So okay guys, I'm letting you go, and I wish you a great weekend. Here it's all gray and rainy and cold, but you know, it's fall, so I'm gonna do my exercises and watch movies and, you know, just do the cocooning, fall cocooning. So enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you next week, and I hope everybody's doing well, and take care. Bye.